Hey, this is Harlan Kilstein, and we are looking at dealwithdepression.co, which is a curation blog, and the owner of the blog wants to know why it's not succeeding. So let's go take a look, and let's pull in, here's a quote: "Poverty is more likely to cause depression." I'm going to take that quote. First, let's look at the post. And we have a curation quote here. And they've got the keyword highlighted. Okay, now we see just one like. There's very little social interaction here. Let's just see another one. No likes, no tweets, no shares. 173 people like Deal with Depression daily on Facebook. Let's go take a look at that. And we have 173 likes, but we have 0 interaction. There is 0 engagement here. None. Not a single like, not a single share. Completely not successful attempt on social. Okay, so these days more and more traffic is being driven by social media, but if you have 0 engagement, it means you get 0 traffic. Now let's go to Alexa, and Alexa has no data, meaning you have 0 traffic. Okay, so let's see, why do you have 0 traffic? So I copied that quote. Let's paste it into Google. Poverty is more likely to cause depression. And I find your type pad, but I don't find your blog. I do not find your blog on page 1. I don't find your book. This is for a long tail keyword, not on page 3. Not on page 4. And not on page 5. Meaning there's an issue with your blog. Let's go back and deal with depression. We're going to take deal with depression now as a keyword. We'll come back to Google, and let's go with deal with depression. And it wants to change it to 3 words, but I want to search for deal with depression. I want to see your blog. Okay, I find possibly your YouTube channel. I find a who is. I find videos. I find a blogger blog, I find a WordPress.com blog, I find analysis of your site. So for the exact name of your site, you don't even appear on page 1 or page 2. You're on page 3 for your own domain name. That is telling me that Google hates your guts. So let's go back to your site and find out, why does Google hate your guts? So let me take you back to our presentation on blog curation. And these are 2 slides you should remember because I use them all along. Number 1, cancer strikes my family. And number 2, about the site that claimed to cure cancer and AIDS with the same diet. We referred to these in our presentation as bad neighborhoods, that Google dislikes scammy sites, and part of what they did was to protect grandma from scammy sites. So we come here to a site that's dealing with a medical condition, deal with depression, and in the about, it doesn't say who you are at all. You got a whole bunch of disclaimers, but no about you. Now about us, No name, no nothing. It's screaming scam to Google. You are just a phantom in the night. Okay, now here you have spam comments, which you didn't delete. These are considered by Google's to be really bad signs that you have spam comments on your blog. And plus they're posted, which is even worse. Now, remember those things I showed you that Google considered bad neighborhoods? Well, look who you're linking to. Depression-free method, the most powerful method to eliminating depression. Immediate depression relief. 8-year depression sufferer dismisses a psychiatrist who he visits every single week by curing his depression permanently without expensive medication, and challenges you to do the same. Now I ask you, how is this scammy site any different from what we warned you about in our presentation? Discover the hidden secret 10-step formula that can cure any form of cancer guaranteed. Cures both cancer and AIDS. Cures immediate depression. Okay? Is there any difference? So what you've done is you've built a site that links to what we taught in the course as a bad neighborhood. And as such, Google has responded to your site because you have no social signals, no interaction, no engagement. You are linking to a spam scam site by treating you, by punishing you and making your site impossible to find. It's not indexing your postings, okay? You can't find them on Google. And the reason is because, I hate to say it, you didn't listen. This is something that we taught from the beginning of the course about bad neighborhoods and getting links from bad neighborhoods or linking to bad neighborhoods. You've done both. And Google has responded by, you're hiding who you are, okay? You may have all the disclaimers in the world, but, what you've done here is just posted articles. A curation site is more than doing curation. It's about following the teachings that we've been teaching. This is now for over years. And, if you don't follow them, and these are all in the course, then I don't know that you should be surprised when your site doesn't rank and isn't making you any money. So what you have here is a site that that basically has been punished by Google for breaking the rules, which are the bad neighborhood rules, by hiding who you are, by not having any links, by not having any social engagement, no tweets, very few, no likes on your articles. That's not what we taught. So if you're going to clean this up, it's going to take you a heck of a lot of work to clean this stuff up, to get rid of this crap, which isn't making any money because you're not getting any traffic anyway. Get some credentials on here, and then ask Google to reevaluate your site. You're looking at, if you're going to try and fix this, you're looking at a 3 to 6 month process for it. That's the way it is. This is Harlan Kilstein from blogcuration.com.